Oh, damn. It's almost noon already. Oh no, the bridge! Oh, Clem, you clown. You clown! Oh my god. You clowns. You just missed him. Dive in the water! No! Clem, please wait! It's no use. I guess he can't hear you. Crap! Why does the bridge have to go up now of all times? He couldn't have waited 30 minutes. Oh no, if we don't do something, what do we do? What can we do? Excuse me. Sam, I got to bed at 4 in the morning. I went to bed around midnight. I have to tell the story. What happened to me last night? Oh, it was so crazy. Okay, I'll tell it after this cutscene. Please, Chloe, try to calm down. You haven't forgotten what you told us about the bridge already, right? Huh? Now, how did people get across before the bridge was built? They swam! Or I guess they took a boat. Oh, a boat! That's right. If I remember correctly, there's a boat you can rent behind the hotel. Dude, Clem is gonna be beaten up and dead by the time we get that all sorted together. Alright, we'll use that then. Okay, so the story of what happened to me last night. Okay, so yesterday after work, I went to go hang out with my friend yesterday. And the actual hangout was great. It was wonderful. I had so much fun with my friend. It was amazing. It was great. I stayed out a bit later at night than I usually do on a weekday, because I was having so much fun and I didn't want to leave my friend and I didn't want to go home. I didn't want it to end. So I stayed out until about 10 p.m. last night. And my friend and I hung out at a mall that's not anywhere close to, at least not close to where I live, somewhat close to where she lives, but not close to where I live. And so after 10 o'clock, we went home. And initially, my drive home was supposed to only be 40 minutes, so I was supposed to be home by 10:40. So I'm driving for about 30 minutes. It's 10:30 now. I'm chilling, I'm listening to music, I'm having the time of my life. And then all of a sudden, I'm on the freeway. And the right lane says that the lane is about to close off. And so I'm thinking it's just the right lane. Oh, actually, but before that. So normally, I won't say the actual like highway numbers. So I'm just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatnot. I normally take Highway 1 or Freeway 1 to go home, but my GPS was telling me to take Freeway number 2 because I guess something was happening on Freeway number 1. So it was telling me to take Freeway number 2. And I was like, okay, sure, that's fine. You know, best to get home in 40 minutes, whatnot. The lane is about to close. I'm currently on Freeway 2 because I wasn't able to take Freeway 1, so I'm currently on Freeway 2. The right lane is closing in, so I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever, the right lane's gone. But then I look on my GPS and I notice that it wants me to take an exit to merge onto a different freeway, which we'll call Freeway 3. And I'm like, okay, but the lane is closed? And it's weird because usually my GPS updates whenever there's like closures or when you can't take certain freeways. So I was really confused. I was like, wait, why is it telling me to take this ramp, this exit ramp, when it's closed? So I missed where it wants me to initially go because it's closed. I can't go there. And my GPS redirects me and it tells me to go this other roundabout way. So I take that roundabout way. And I noticed it basically just took me back to where I was before. It took me back to that same spot on Freeway 2. And it wants me to merge onto a ramp to enter Freeway 3. But that freeway is closed. And I was like, wait. The GPS really doesn't realize that it's closed. And so I'm starting to drive in different directions, trying to get the GPS to reroute itself to take a different route. But no matter how far I drove, it kept telling me to take U-turns to go back to this ramp that was closed. And at some point, I'm driving out for like an extra 10 minutes and I have no idea where I am. I am I've never been to this part of wherever I am, and I am officially lost. I have no idea where I am. And I'm like, what? And the GPS is still telling me to turn around and go back to that ramp. So at some point, I end up on this off-road. There's no lights, there's no people, there's no cars. And I'm like, I'm scared. Where am I? I'm just a woman by herself at like 10 something at nighttime. I don't know what to do. So, I first, messaged my friend like, hey, I'm not home yet. I'm lost. And then I thought, wait, I'm scared. I'm gonna call my parents. So I called my parents. Luckily they were both awake. And I was like, Mom, Dad, I'm in the middle of nowhere. I have no idea where I am, and my GPS is not helping me. And my dad was like, what? Where are you? Like, are you still like, are you like kind of close to where you live? Where are you? And I'm like, I was technically 15-ish minutes away from where I am, at least according to the GPS, but I took a whole bunch of different roads for like 10-15 minutes, and now I have no idea where I am or how far away I am. And he's like, okay. And then he's like, look at your map and tell me what roads are around you. Like what streets do you see on the map? And my GPS is still telling me to turn around and go to this ramp that's closed. And I don't know how I guess this is, you know, boomer buff or something, but my dad is really good at memorizing roads and just like freeways and all that. So I started telling him, like, he has like a whole map on his head. Like, he knows what roads connect to whatever, like for a good like distance, like for really, really good distances. So I tell my dad, okay, this road, and then there's this road, and there's this road. And he's like, okay, here's what you're gonna do. Instead of taking Freeway 2 that wants you to go into Freeway 3, try to see if you can re-enter Freeway 2, and instead you're going to take Freeway 4, okay? And Freeway 4 takes me past where I live, but at least it takes me away from Freeway 2. So luckily the GPS shouldn't make me try to turn back around onto Freeway 2. So I was like, okay. So I am trying to figure out how to get off this off-road. And I get off the off-road, and I swear everyone on the freeway was trying to kill me. So I'm in the slow lane. I have my GPS on. I'm on the phone with my dad, and I know where I am. So I'm driving a little bit slow because I'm trying to look on the map and talk to my dad and drive at the same time. So I'm driving slow. And I guess the other people on the freeway were getting upset at me because I was driving slow, which the roads were literally not crowded. I don't know why they even bothered, but I had a bunch of cars try to brake check me and cut me off while I was driving because they were upset that I was going slow. And I was like, y'all, please go around me. I'm in the slow lane for a reason. So I almost died like twice on the freeway because cars were literally trying to kill me. And I was like, I just want to go home. I don't want to be here. Oh no, not an ad break right now. Okay, well, but so luckily I have really good brakes on my car, but I was so scared. I was like, Dad, people are trying to kill me. I'm literally gonna die today. I'm by myself. Like, this is it. My time is up. And he's like, no, you're fine. I know, like, I was being maybe a little bit dramatic, but I was like kind of nervous because I was like, these cars are freaking me out. So I do actually make it onto Freeway 4, and I'm driving on Freeway 4 for a while, and I'm in this ghetto ass place. Like, I don't feel comfortable where I am. And so my dad's like, okay, so now you're on Freeway 4, drive a little bit, and then I want you to exit here on this street. And then he told me to take a bunch of other streets from there, basically away from the freeway that was closed. And I was like, okay, thank goodness. So luckily, thank you to my dad. I don't know what magic superpower he has where he can just memorize streets and how they connect from miles and miles on end, but he was able to direct me home safely. But what should have been a 40-minute drive home ended up turning into an hour-and-a-half drive home. So I didn't get home until like 11:30 at night on a weekday, where I usually wake up at 5 a.m. to go to work. So I got home and I was like, oh my God, thank you, Dad. You were able to redirect me back home, back to my place. And I was like, yeah, no worries. Like, just be careful. You know, I mean, like, those things happen, but I guess it's so weird too, because my GPS has never failed me like that. It's never not been up to date. So I don't know what happened there. But yes, that happened to me last night. I almost died a couple times. I was almost stranded. I was lost for a good while. Luckily, I had enough gas to get me through. Like, it would have sucked if I was low on gas. Like, that would have been horrible. But also, yeah, so my friend was also worried for me. She stayed up late. Well, she stays up late anyways, but she made sure that, like, I messaged her that I got home safely and whatnot. So I wasn't able to fall asleep until, like, maybe a little bit after 12 at night, because I got home and I did my dailies. I did my gacha dailies and then I went to bed. So I'm exhausted. And I was originally going to not get up early and I was gonna sleep in. But then I remembered that I needed to go in early to work today to decorate a coworker's desk for their birthday. And I was like, fudge. Guess I gotta do that. So I was not able to sleep in. So I got maybe like 4.5-ish hours of sleep in total. So yay. You guys can't tell because I work really well with still being very energetic and very yappy even when I'm tired. But that is the story of what happened to me last night. The one time I actually was scared for my life and I thought that I was actually going to die. Yeah, that was how you had to navigate pre-GPS, pretty much. Which is like, wow, you can't even depend on GPS these days. Old people have maps in the head they had to living before GPS, pretty much. But the fact that my dad knows like so many streets for miles on end. Like, I'm pretty sure he has like at least 100-mile radius of streets memorized. I'm like, damn, how do you do that? My dad must be very well traveled. But yeah, and I guess my mom also heard about it and she was getting upset at me. She was like, Crypta, this is why you don't... My mom is very dramatic. She was like, this is why you don't hang out with friends. This is why you don't go out on weekdays. This is why you don't stay out late. This is why... Da, da, da. And she's like, you should never hang out with your friends ever again. I'm like, okay, lady, chill. If anything, this means that I should go out more. So I should be more familiar with areas. But yeah, my dad was like, it's no big deal. It happens, and luckily I was here to help you, and nothing bad happened to you, even though it almost did a couple times. Who knows? When I was on that off-road, there could have been like a psychopath there, just waiting for his next victim. And then those two people that literally almost killed me on the road because they were upset that I was driving 50 miles an hour instead of 80, apparently. My dad has a map of the entire US in his head, all the maps connected. My dad is insane with that. You can tell him a general description to where a road is and stuff like what color a house is, and he knows the address in his head, every street within 20 centimeters. Wow. Crazy. But yeah, guys. That was scary. I was scared. I was mostly just worried that like I didn't know how long I was gonna be out. Like, I didn't know when I was gonna get home. Because it was like, I'm in an area I don't recognize. And my GPS is not really telling me what else was around here. It was just telling me like the freeways for some reason. I don't know what's wrong with my GPS. It wasn't even telling me what like shops or stores were around me. And especially when I somehow ended up on that off-road, it was just, the GPS was getting confused too. It was like, where are you? Because it was like telling me to take streets that like didn't exist either. I don't know. Where do we get a boat from? Is it over here? The landing port? I don't know. Has that ever happened to you? Have you guys ever been like almost lost or almost died a couple times? See, this is the one bad thing about driving in the US is people can drive really crazy here. Especially at night where everyone loves to drive like 80 miles per hour. Very dangerous. Kilometers, not centimeters. Oh, I thought you meant like centimeters in terms of like the maps or something. Sounds like the GPS might have had the wrong time. I don't know. I think maybe the GPS just wasn't updated for some reason. Wait, where am I? Wasn't I trying to go down here? Behind the hotel? Wait. The bar? Wait, how do I get a boat? We have quite the story about an early GPS. Oh no. Wait, where did they tell me I can rent a boat from? Was it not here? So, I took like a mini power nap at work earlier. Like I went to my car because my boss didn't come in. So I did go to the car and I did sleep a little bit. It was hot as frig though. I had to take my sweater off and at some point I had to turn my car on so I could have the AC running. It was hot, but at least I got like maybe 30 minutes of extra sleeping. Back in high school during it I can't word. Exercise, me and a friend got lost for 5+ hours in a forest. Oh no. Why is it that they always do like orientations will like do things in a forest? Like you're just asking for people to get lost. We just made it back to school as our gym teacher was on the phone with the police to organize a search party. Oh no. In high school. Well, at least they called for help though. Back when Dinner and I were in college, a friend drove us out to the main campus for a seminar, which ended around 10 p.m. or so. God, I hated those days where I'd be on campus at like 11 o'clock at night from classes. Wait, where do I get a bow from? I'm confused. There's no boats anywhere. We all get in the car, I call shotgun and get to operate the GPS. Wait, so are you saying you got someone lost? Wait, Eyeless, help me out. Eyeless and Starry, where am I supposed to go? Where do I rent a boat from? Dude, Clem is dead by now, I swear. I'm getting lost trying to find a boat. And don't tell me you don't remember. Well, Crypta, a good reason is that Sweden is 70% forest, only 2 to 3% is built up. But still, if that means you guys must have missing people cases all the time getting lost in forests. They should know better. Hotel cellar? Oh, okay. Awesome. Thank you. I'm glad you remembered that. The cellar? Oh, this guy. The lecture was from the smartest man I ever met. He was talking about femtosecond pulse lasers. Ooh, lasers are interesting. My dad really loves lasers. What do you want?
Can we rent your boat? We need to get across as quickly as possible.
I'm afraid not. The Duke's fellow's already reserved it. Maybe come back later. Oh, this stupid Duke guy.
Oh no. Please, won't you help us? There's a little boy in grave danger.
Now, don't go shedding tears like that. You remind me of my granddaughter. I don't like to see her upset either. Well, alright. I suppose it can't hurt. Puppy dog eyes always works, apparently. Go ahead and hop aboard.
Thank you, sir. You're a lifesaver, mister.
I'll just tell that Duke fellow that the boat's being repaired. Do you know how to handle a boat, boy? Yes, sir. I'll manage. Come on, both of you. Well, we just need to get us most of the way home, and And I can't find our town on the list, and there's no way it's doing house addresses. So I spot the town's bowling lane in the address list and set it to guide us to that. Turns out there is a bowling lane by the exact name in Ohio. You guys almost drove to Ohio? And you didn't notice for how long? Salino, your classes finish at 11 at night. Is that a normal thing in the US? No. In college, they'll typically have classes running all day. There are some classes that will start at 7 in the morning and some that at 11 at night, depending on what your major is and what kind of class it is. Some people take night class. They offer night classes, mostly since college is kind of available to all ages. Sometimes you'll get the occasional like older adult who decided to go back to school, and maybe they'll attend classes at night after like work or kids have gone to bed and stuff like that. So night classes are available and they're optional. You're not really forced to take them, but if they align in your schedules, then you can take them whether you want to or not. For me, I just decided to take this night class because it aligned with what my schedule was at the time. So I was like, yeah, sure, I might as well take a late night class. I don't really mind. Plus that means I'll be able to get home without any traffic or stuff or anything. I guess it's normal, but no one's forced to do it, I'd say. Like colleges will offer late classes, but you don't have to take them if you don't want to. Unless like maybe you weren't very lucky with signing up for classes. Maybe that's the only thing you can take in order to get the credits you need on time, but ideally, a school shouldn't let that happen. It took us it took almost half an hour and almost getting on the wrong freeway to notice. Okay, well, at least it wasn't like hours before you noticed. It was a bonus lecture, and the bit where almost drove down a set of train tracks too. Oh no, while a train was coming. Back to Eilis's story. But yeah, like I wrote, the reason it went so bad is because the map was hand-drawn. After our getting lost case, the school invested in proper maps and compasses. Hand-drawn, that already sounds like a recipe for disaster. And compasses, yes. I'm surprised they didn't implement that before. Was that Clem screaming? Oh no, that was a bird.
Siege? Okay, I understand. Looks like he's got as far in as you can go.
Let's get a move on then. That's probably where we'll find the hideout.
Roger that! Okay.
Run! There's a bar out here. The warehouse was this way, right? Was it this way? No. It was... the map looks so much different when it's not... Cursor, hello? Oh, I'm stuck. The fact that this, like, happy music is playing while all this is going down. That leads... Okay, not that way. Just trying to navigate. Over here. Wait, was it this one? Not this way. The door is locked. Door is locked. Wait. Was it not these warehouse? There was a raven by this warehouse, wasn't it? Oh yeah, here we go. Not Siege, Sag? Oh, Sag. I read it wrong.
Don't try to play dumb. I know it was you guys that did it. I'm not gonna let you get away with it.
What's this little punk talking about? Hey, this is no place for little kids. You ought to go home and get back to you go. I can't talk. You ought to go home and get back to sucking on your mama's tit. Nice one, man. Wow, very mature. Very, very mature. I've got lost in hand-drawn orienting maps before. They often aren't accurate enough for orienting if you're not approaching from the exact same angle as the planner, and nothing to draw sightlines on either. You would think in this day and age, they probably wouldn't be still using hand-drawn stuff. Just you chuckling, no worries.
Gah.
He's crying? Oh no, he's screaming. Oh yeah, get him, get him, get him, get him. What's the brat so pissed off about?
I don't have a mom, you jerks! I have the Matron! You don't get to make fun of her!
Oh god, choking him out. You've got a lot of attitude, punk. Maybe you need some discipline. How about 100 whacks on the ass?
Stop this!
It's you.
Miss Chloe? How can you be so cruel to a child like this? It's disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourselves.
Oh, hell no. Hey, Missy. Who are you to look down on us just because of your looks? Fritch snob. How many braces do you think it'll take to beat us?
Stand aside, Chloe.
We'll buy you some time. Get the kid as far away from here as you can.
No. Let me fight, please.
Huh?
I really don't enjoy it. But I was taught how to use a sword if it's to protect others.
So is she actually from a rich family?
I think now is the right time.
What? A self-defense rapier? So fencing? So she's definitely rich then.
Let the child go, please. Otherwise, I will force you to do so.
Oh, wow. That's so hot. Ugh. My god. This reminds me of a time during COVID when everyone was playing Among Us. When I had a friend, or I mean, I can mention them. When Food and I used to play Among Us a lot. He really loved Among Us at the time, and we didn't really have a lot of people to play with at the time because at some point some people got burnt out. But I still wanted to play Among Us. Food still wanted to play Among Us, and we just didn't really know like who to play with. So Food found like an online community of people who wanted to play Among Us, so we joined that. And there was one game where we joined and we went into voice call, and I was the only girl in that group. Surprise, big surprise. And so everyone in the group decided to do the thing where we like introduce like our online name and one cool fact about ourselves. So I was like, okay, cool. So it came to my turn. And I was like, oh, my name's Crypta Agate, you know, and I have let's see, what belt degree was I at the time? I think I was a 2nd degree black belt at the time. I was like, oh, I'm a 2nd degree black belt in Kenpo Karate and Shotokan Karate and Aikido. And then this one guy was like, oh, that's hot. And this other guy was like, damn, girl, hit me up. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, oh gosh, can we just play a freaking game? Like, can't a girl just exist without having to hear those type of things? So we played like one game and I was like, all right, Food, I'm gonna dip because I was already off put by those guys at the beginning. And he's like, yeah, let's not join this community again. So that reminded me of that. Get your minds out of the gutter and focus. These guys need their pants kicked. I think they need more than just their pants kicked, bro. You expect us to let this brat get away with mouthing off of us? To be fair, she's an RMS Academy student, so I'd say it's likely that fencing is one of the clubs that the school hosts. RMS Academy? Doesn't she go to the Royal Academy? Oh, that wasn't a spoiler. We're the Ravens, and you need to learn not to mess with us. Genus Royal Academy. Yeah, not Aramis. I was like, what's Aramis Royal Academy? I was like, did you mean the Genus Royal Academy? Alright, so there's another academy down the line. Good to know. Aramis is from Daybreak Games? Alright, I'm gonna beat y'all up. Okay, I would like it if they could all move closer together, so that way Estelle can use her... Okay, will this work on them, or will they resist it? I wanna let me know. Will they resist this just so I don't like waste a turn? Names are similar, so I mixed them up. Genus, RMS. Yeah, I can see that. Can I debuff them and make them confused, or will they resist it? Free Fire Crypta Daybreak is game 11, 13 Trails. Okay, so a long way down the line. And you just got the best healer in the game. Congratulations. Yay! We finally got a healer. Answer my question. Let's see. Or I could... Oh, I took off the thing on him that grants agility up. Or I could do mute. But it's only temporarily. Why can't I get the permanent one? Okay, I mean, I guess we'll test it. Oh, 750. Jesus. Okay, defense down. Okay, I would like for them to get closer together. Whoa. Hellgate? Faint, soul blur, area attack, single attack. Single attack. Oh, wait, what are they weak to? Okay, they're all fairly neutral. Damn, she's got so much stuff. Okay, single attack, single attack. She also has anti-sept. Oh, 100 HP. That's not a lot, though. Damn, she knows a lot of stuff. Okay, let's try the area attack. At least it hits all of them. I did not mean to use that yet, but... I'll use it on this guy since he's already out of the line of attack. It's definitely not gonna kill him, but at least it's something. I think he's gonna resist it, probably. Oh! Awesome! Okay. Let's go, Joshua. Okay, if anything, let me just use this.
Let's do this.
If I can get a majority of them to be confused, that could help us in the benefit. Okay, I think they all... Okay, nice. Is the one that Dizzy died? Okay, of course. The one that's Dizzy died. Oh, shoot. Wait, what did he just do? Did he just bring him back to life? Okay, so we gotta take out the big three first then. Wait, I kind of like that they have, attack lines. Okay, I'm gonna have everybody just use area attacks. I'm gonna see if I can get you confused. Ugh, they're healing him! That dude rezzed him with full HP. No! My CP attack went to waste. At least we got the red guy out, so at least there's a little bit less. Okay. Might heal Estelle. Get Dizzy, get Dizzy. Yeah! Okay, nice. Yeah! Okay, that was good. Who's still alive? Oh, him himself. How much health has he got? Wait, I can't even see how much health he has. Oh, 174. Okay. And crit. And you're done, son. That was easy.
That's that then. Let's move out.
69. Haha, funny number. You guys are some kind of monsters. Even if she is a bracer, there's something weird about this chick.
That was awesome, Miss Chloe. Phew, nice going, Chloe.
You must have learned the art of this sword from someone very skilled.
No, I am still just a novice. Fighting any longer would serve no purpose. Please, release the boy.
You bad word. We ain't just gonna let you make fools of us and get away with it. Young man's voice? Hold on, let me take some water. Well, to be fair, a lady who can fight is definitely something that is inherently attractive. Evolutionarily, it makes sense, but of course some people have no clue when to keep their mouth shut, which isn't a survival trait. Yup. I just wanted to play Among Us, and I had like 3 guys saying things to me the entire game, and I was like, alright, bye guys. Who's there? Same with Chloe. I bet she also probably feels like how I did at the time. You're trying to fight these guys, and they're over here being like, damn, shawty, like, yo, chill. From a girl's perspective, that's disgusting. Agate, it's me, guys. I'm here to save the day. Has it been so long that you've forgotten my voice? Agate, you're here. Did he used to be a raven? Is that his lore? It might be a survival trait depending on the situation. I don't see where blabbing your mouth in any situation might be good for you. Unless you can think of one.
What are you doing here?
And so conveniently.
And you know these guys?
Rice. Yeah? Ugh! What are you fools doing? Fighting with girls and beating up a little kid. Is that what it's come to? You shut up! You left us, so who are you to give us orders anymore? Oh, damn! He went flying. You were saying? Hey, Agate, take it easy. If it's about the kid, we'll let him go, see?
Miss Chloe! Thank goodness, you're alright now.
Should've just done that from the start.
What a bunch of mean jerks. Hey, how did you know exactly when to show up?
I just talked to Jean, is all. He said the newbies were somewhere, investigating the arson case. So... Hey, kid.
What?
You've got some guts to come up here all by your lonesome. But you're really pushing your luck. You shouldn't worry your mama like that.
Clem?
Aww. Am I keeping mouth shut? Oh.
Matron? Why have you come here? I inquired at the guild as to what was going on, and I was led here. Clem, really, you know better. I'm not apologizing this time. I'm gonna get those jerks who started the fire and... Clem? Matron Teresa, please don't scold him. That wasn't my intent. I understand how you feel, Clem. Believe me, I do. The house was important to everyone who lived there with you, to all of us. However, getting yourself killed will not bring it back. All that I want is for everyone to be safe. Nothing else matters. So please, don't put yourself in danger.
Oh, she's crying. I didn't even notice it till the end.
Matron, I'm
not gonna cry like a baby. Especially for guys, we literally have deeper voices because we need to leave the longer reaching high frequencies to women and children. What?
I'm really glad he's okay.
Jeez. Women and... Aw, he's sexist. Aw, hell nah. Hey, brace your kid. You should get the Matron and Brat out of here. This really is no place for them. I don't mind, but what will you do, Agate? I made up my mind. I'm going to remind these idiots who runs things and why. I'm gonna need to crack a few skulls. No, please, take it easy on us. I see. I guess you'd prefer not being interrupted then.
Thank you so very much. I wish I had the words to express my gratitude. You really don't need to thank us. We're just doing our jobs. Still, Are you sure you don't want us to escort you back to Minoria? Yes, it's fine. The Gull Seaside Way is like my backyard after all. And more importantly, I don't want to get Chloe in trouble at the school.
No need to worry.
I will accept full responsibility, Matron. Thank you, Chloe, but it's fine, really. I want you to focus on prepping for the campus festival. All of the children are looking forward to it. Yes, ma'am.
Phew, you made it back just in time. I brought back the boat.
Thanks! Sorry for making you do that on your own.
Don't worry about it. It wasn't a tough job.
I owe you my gratitude as well, Joshua. Miss Chloe? All you guys, actually. Thanks for helping me today. I was stupid. Really stupid. Clem, I thought maybe I could get back at them. And then you had to come to save me. You must think I'm a complete loser.
We don't think that at all. You're not a loser. You risked life and limb to protect something that's important to you. That's no mean feat, even for grown-ups. Personally, I thought you were pretty awesome.
Mr. Joshua?
However, you need to leave fighting the criminals to us. Your job is to protect the Matron and the other kids. No one else can do it. You have to stay with them, encourage and support them. You're the only one who can do it, Clem.
Only I could do it? Okay, I think I get what you're saying.
You think you're up to it?
You betcha! You can count on me!
Thank you, yet again. Take care, everyone, if you'll pardon us.
Oh, Miss Chloe! I can't wait to see the play!
Great! I've been working hard on it, so I hope everyone will be there.
You can count on it!
Why is this such like a typical thing for when the Japan side is putting on a school like festival that it's always a play? Like one division always does a play. And typically it's always what the pro tag is involved in.
See you later!
It's always a play or a maid cafe.
Phew, I'm glad to see he's feeling better. Sometimes you know just the thing to say, don't you, Joshua?
I couldn't believe my eyes seeing how quickly Clem cheered up. Thank you, Joshua, so much. It was a mano talk. No, I didn't say anything special. You've got to protect what's important to you, that's all. Anyway, I'm just glad that he's okay. Thanks for your help, Chloe.
I should be thanking you. Oh, by the way, what came of your investigation?
Ah, well, that red-headed dude butted his spiky head in now, so I wonder if he's done yet? For now, let's get back to the guild. Are you coming with us, Chloe?
Yes, I'd like to find out what's really going on. Not to mention the identity of the arsonist.
Well, let's go then. Back to the guild. Oh, I should save it. I haven't saved in a second.